Alright, what's up, fools? We out here again. We're walking on the San Gabriel River bike path. Nice and scenic this nice Friday morning. And today we got my friend for the thumbnail. Yo, people don't know, but I don't actually like take pictures of them. I'll just like literally when I say, oh, this is my friend Jordan, and then whatever the first face they make, normally that's like the thumbnail.
Perfect. I'm ready for it.
Like, honestly, people haven't been asking, so like haven't been telling people.
I love a good surprise.
Yeah. But it's nice. It's been like an hour. We've just been walking and talking and
catching up.
I haven't really talked to Jordan at all, so
I know.
this is definitely a nice time today.
Yeah.
So I guess normally the first question is, how do we know each other? Of course, this is a continuation of me bugging all my classmates. So that kind of gets it out of the way, but do you remember the first time we met or the first time we interacted?
I think we were in anatomy lab first semester. So I think we hadn't talked until we were in anatomy on Zoom together.
Right.
And Dr. Tomlin was like, oh, it's Wes's birthday. And I first noticed you because you're like, yeah, so I'm gonna run 25 miles today. And I was like, who is this Wes guy? And so
mysterious.
That's kind of my first like memory of Wes.
Well, I was telling Alyssa because I think we met on orientation because
we did?
We had the same, whenever they served their little Mexican food.
Yeah, the tacos.
I think it was me, AJ, you, Alyssa, Mackenzie, Raylene, and Roxana.
I remember that table.
Yeah. I don't remember talking with you guys that much.
I don't remember this.
No, it's alright. Alyssa was also like, oh yeah, you're like, I don't really remember either. And I was like, I remember because like I sat there with a bunch of people except for AJ that like I still kind of talk to, but like everyone else I just kind of was like, oh, this is kind of awkward. We're just gonna sit here and
eating
eat
our tacos.
Yeah.
I feel like I just blacked out on that first orientation day because we were all so confused about what was going on. So
yeah, we got a raid going on here today.
Yeah, what's going on?
All right, and then normally the second question is what's kind of your career trajectory, but since we're all in PT school, we're all gonna be PTs. I've been asking people kind of what's your past work experience in, and as a PT, is there a certain population you want to work with?
Yeah, so I worked at Disneyland during undergrad, actually. Right. He rolls his eyes. I was like an entertainment host, so I got to like work with characters and introduce families to them, and so I kind of grew my passion for working with kids and being able to incorporate fun with everything I do and like be imaginative. So a realm of PT I really want to get into is working with pediatrics. And then I also worked at a few sports clinics and like outpatient ortho clinics. And so I just, that was just another reason I got into PT to begin with. And so working with kids and combining ortho together is what I would like to do long term.
Nice, so sweet. And then, so I guess kind of to get into a little more of the deeper questions, can you tell everyone kind of a cause or issue that you think is important right now, but you feel like it doesn't get the necessary attention or coverage that you think it deserves?
Yeah, so this kind of goes back to a story. When I was in undergrad, we started learning a lot about like healthcare disparities throughout the world, and that was like a pretty big part of my educational experience. And so me and my best friend took a trip to Peru and learned about like sustainable healthcare in underserved communities. And so from that kind of sparked my like recognition of just like how different populations don't have as much access to healthcare in general, access to education about how to take care of themselves and like diseases and things like that. And through other work experience too, I just saw firsthand like certain people not receiving good care just because they weren't insured. And like I saw that happen firsthand all the time when I worked in an ER. And so like a topic that I would be passionate about globally, but also in our own backyard in America and Southern California specifically, is just like having access to healthcare for people who don't necessarily have the best insurance and like have the ability to get that insurance in general. And then like us going into the healthcare field, being practitioners, treating those people as humans too, even though we're not incentivized with getting reimbursed. Right. That shouldn't be a reason not to treat them like a human and give them the best care that they deserve. So it kind of bleeds into the like personal take on it, but as a global issue.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
No, all good.
Yeah.
And you told me earlier your family's very rooted in Southern California.
Yes.
So yeah, that does sound like a very personal thing, dear to your heart.
Yes.
Like you did said, is there kind of like another thing that you have? Same thing, cause or issue that either you're currently working right now or that you've worked in the past that you'd like more people to know about?
I feel like it's not just me opting out of it, but it is Mental Health Awareness Month. And that is a topic that's very like close to my heart, and it does receive a lot of things in the media. Yeah. But it is very personal to me because I've had my own battles, and I also know like other people that I'm close with that have gone through things. And so I feel like just being aware and greeting people around you with empathy, because you never know what battles they're facing, and like being able to be that friend to reach out to people if you do see someone struggling, and just like trying to greet them with grace and help them get the help that they need. And so that's something that I really care about.
Yeah. No, I think I'll just say like the more that we talk about it, the more that people will start taking it seriously a little more. Yeah,
exactly. And not just explaining it away, but like giving it the care and respect it deserves. So yeah.
I think even in a previous episode, Allison was talking about it too. And we both kind of shared that experience of kind of growing up and not necessarily having people tell us that it's like not important, but just kind of, we're just kind of gonna blow it away. And
they brushed it under the bush, and like the older generation like wasn't apt to even admitting that they're struggling, or just kind of explaining it away. But now that we do have like the opportunity to seek help or like find ways to cope with things in the best way, that's first of all important. But then also being on the other side, just recognizing that other people are facing those battles that you don't even know. So I think just on both sides of the mental health spectrum, being aware in general.
Yeah, so I guess kind of going off that and having a goal of hopefully making mental health awareness a little more of a well-known topic in society. Is there or kind of like what are your goals for the future? They can either be short term, as far as you want. They can be like today goal, or as long out into the future as you want. Okay,
so short term goal, I'm trying to learn how to roller skate.
Yes.
So I want to be able to roller skate and not fall. And then within the next 5 years, hopefully we'll graduate PT school. Might tack on another year.
5 years? I hope it doesn't take us that long.
I'm just kidding. No, I plan to graduate within the next year and a half. So I want to get a job, move out, and hopefully move to San Diego or New York. And then long term, I want to have a family and somehow be in a career that I'm within PT. Just working my way up and just serving the people around me. So
Nice.
Maybe in the entertainment industry. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, we were, or she was kind of broaching the possibility of maybe working in Broadway, right?
Yeah, because if anyone knows Ben Platt, apparently he sees a physical therapist 4 times a week to help him with his posture during Dear Evan Hansen. So
with all these cars on the...
That's a dream of mine.
Let's start heading back.
Oh yeah, we can head back.
That might be a sign of the times to not go that direction.
Exactly.
Yeah, and by the way, I think before this, Jordan also suggested that we try roller skating for this interview.
Yeah.
Which I would have agreed to if I knew how to roller skate, but I guess that could be another goal for me to learn.
Yeah.
Are you driving off this way, or like, look at these dumb kids fucking filming
Honestly.
in the middle of the road. But yeah, thanks for coming out and letting me ask you these questions that I've been asking all of my classmates. I think like saying at the end of these, the series will only go as long as people allow me to ask them questions. So
I'll bug them for you. Be like, you have to go talk with Wes. He's a cool dude.
I might ask you towards the end, because there've been a couple people that already
really
were like, oh, I'm not. Well, okay, I get it. It's like, not everyone's comfortable.
Maybe it's just time. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll see.
I mean, you could do like group ones too, where you just kind of hang out, maybe.
Yeah, maybe that help. Well, I don't know. I still told them like, all right, like I still want to like have that conversation with you, even though it's not on camera.
Yeah.
But we'll see. But yeah, I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up, and we'll go ahead and see y'all on the next one. All right, thank you.